pilgrim's journey through the Vatican will take them from the top of iconic St. Peter's Basilica to the underground catacombs where the early Christians escaped persecution. This coming week will take them on a trip through Rome and through history. At the Vatican, Emily Welsh reporting. Dozens of people from the Diocese of Erie will begin the last leg of their pilgrimage here in Rome on Tuesday. I'm Emily Welsh, and tonight we'll take a closer look at their journey of faith through Italy. The question was, how do we get those who need eye care the most to come to the clinic in the city? How do we let them know that there's help? So the doctors started an outreach program in some of the poorest areas of Guatemala City, like here near the city dump. Thousands of people live in squalor, scavenging for garbage to eat, living in tin shacks. The doctors can screen hundreds of people in a single morning and then bring those who need more care back to the clinic in the city. 90% of the cases of preventable blindness throughout the world are in developing countries, and that's according to the World Health Organization. Vision for the Poor is working to lower those numbers by filling these chairs in countries throughout Latin America and beyond. The ultra marathon is 101 miles through a lot of terrain like this. Tom says it'll take him about 26 hours to complete. And through every mile of exhaustion, he says thinking of the people he's helping will get him to the finish line. Erie police have put together the puzzle of what happened inside this home the night of October 14th, but one piece is still missing. Police have conflicting reports on whether a third suspect broke into the home that night. Right now, that's still under investigation. In Erie, Emily Welsh reporting. We've all been taught to stop, drop, and roll, but if an earthquake were to hit, you need to drop, take cover, and hold on. Drop to the ground, take cover under a sturdy desk or table to protect you from falling debris, and hold on to your shelter until the shaking stops. The horses pretty much haven't stopped eating since they got here. The Inna shelter brought in 125 pounds of minerals and put them in these bins around the barn. And after just about 2 days, they're almost completely empty. Luckily for this family, crews were able to make quick work of this fire. But in rural areas like here in Albion, that's not always the case. There's no paid fire departments out here. These guys are all volunteers. And juggling firefighting with their full-time jobs can make it hard to get enough responders to the scene. It can be pretty frustrating, but don't think you have to do it alone. On race day, it's a team effort. Hi, Mike. It is starting to get action-packed in here. Chocolate, martinis, candles, fashion, and jewelry. Got to give a shout out to Park Lane for this one and this gorgeous. Having one of Lee's creations with all these tiny little holes could have a big impact on productivity, 15 to 30%. And for industrial farmers, it means a huge savings, tens of thousands of dollars in fertilizer. That's good for the economy and the environment. Safety is a priority here at the Gun Club, but unfortunately on the streets of Erie, recent shootings tell a much different story. Still, competitors here say that stricter gun laws would only prove more harmful. The sleek design of the latest technology has students traveling light, but having all these gadgets can be a heavy financial responsibility. Tablets and laptops can add up to thousands of dollars. These are the things that thieves on campus are going for, and if you don't have them insured, it can put a serious strain on an already tight college budget. Every day, the Benedictine sisters gather as early as 6:30 a.m. for morning prayer. It's one of several prayers throughout the day known as the Liturgy of the Hours. So it's kind of fascinating to think that with all the different time zones throughout the globe, the Catholic sisters are praying for the world at every hour of every day. The poverty rate in Erie is nearly twice the national average. 26.1% of people in the city are struggling to make ends meet below the poverty line. The need isn't going to end here, but this fair is a step in the right direction.